Welcome to D&D VR, where we are a bunch of casual players having a casual game. If you've come for a serious game, you've not found it.
Couldn't get much further.
Last time on, yeah. Last time on The Descendants of Snow. No. Last time the party had, entered continuity. Excellent. They had entered continuity, have met up with a bit of a touchy person they've had troubles with in the past of Tassavir. They have finally learned his name. What are you doing, Hand?
Somebody that hates us.
Yeah, the guy that hates them.
He's still Mr. Rude
They
to me.
split the party, cause let's split up, gang. And
You think the party is always smart?
one group of the party have went to talk with Shadows, cause of course you go talk with the enemy.
I don't think I'll be able to change. It's a
Hello,
really
Mr.
nice.
Robot.
They went to talk with the enemy. Got one of them got turned into a football.
Zoom!
Yeah, this is pretty extreme. It's still lagging.
And
Now we're over.
you good, Speed?
Nope.
Okay, he's not good. And one team that was looking for the nest of what they now found out is haunting this. Well, not haunting, but currently in this place of a false Hydra. They have stumbled into its nest and have lost one party member.
The dumb lizard figured
Willingly.
it out.
The dumb lizard did figure it out. He's smart, just not street smart.
Not smart at all.
He's book smart.
I am educated.
He's educated, he just doesn't know where to apply it. The school system has a lot of problems. It keeps training these
He just
children
randomly
with
has a
these
random
things that
fact.
they will never use and do not know when to use them.
Random ass facts you'd never use otherwise. It's very
Ah,
situational.
yes.
Hey, did you know that hares can puke out hairballs every 10 seconds?
Oh my
It's-
god.
That's
No, I
basically,
did not need to know that intro.
it's basically
Why is there a
just,
12 on your tummy? Stomach.
it's basically gibbet.
Giblet would know that probably.
Okay, and along with the loss of a party member, a interesting
Willingly.
not willingly, a interesting person arrived in a tent, a circus tent that seemed a bit off place in the middle, a empty circus that is blasting music still oddly with electricity and power. Thank you for this. I will cherish this forever.
In a hologram.
It's my room.
Well, they
The circus is
met
not
a
hologram.
they met a strange creature that seemed half tabaxi, half cat, kind of like a
Centaur.
tabaxi minute, a tabaxi
Centaur.
centaur.
Yes.
As
Also known as the Nyantar.
also known as a Neanderthal, which welcomed a very hurt robot and lizard to their tent, saying,
Wait, Joel's with
Well-
us.
Yeah.
No?
"Welcome to Wonderworld."
Yep.
And that's where we will be continuing off.
You forgot our situation too.
Yeah, and those guys did something.
Hi Jack.
Oh,
Would the
yeah,
bird
yeah,
brain be
Yeah,
with
yeah,
us or with
you're not gonna bring up. You're not gonna bring up the Mach 5 lizard that got thrown by a suit of armor.
You called me a football. What more did
Mach
you want?
5, he went Mach 10, 20 at best. Pick a
You know,
pick a side, heads or tails.
if you want, you could show the stream the picture I made.
I so could. Um. Okay. So heads or tails? Heads, you'll be with these folks. Tails, you'll be bothering these folks.
I bother everybody.
That is a tails. You are going to 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Go ahead, tails.
Yes,
that's
you're
tails.
you're bothering those blokes.
Did something?
So he's with us.
Yes, he's with you.
Okay.
He's with you, but he's not with you.
He's probably inside. He's probably in the front of the tree. The first tree that Giblet crashed.
He's cowling in the corner of a tavern, being edgy, trying to get people to ask him his life story. Because he has a really interesting backstory, guys. You just have to ask. Come on.
He's got his hood pulled up and his feet kicked up on the table, sitting in the shadows, with his glowing eyes.
By the way, I was thinking.
Edge. I love the fact that we make him out to be so edgy, but his character is so not.
His character is lazy.
His weapon of choice is a balloon.
You know, to be fair, at a glance, he does seem like he would be edgy. At a glance.
it's like, oh, that guy's gonna be edgy. He pulls out this balloon. The fuck you say?
He's very look for
Okay.
I might recreate your armor at some point.
Please do.
Like redoing.
He has a light weapon that does the same damage as a greatsword.
He also has like 500 shurikens and 200 arrows. Hence why he has 2 quivers on his back.
Yeah, I have a rapier that does a bunch of damage. That's right.
I think you should give me.
Your balloon sword doesn't even do that much damage. It only does the damage of a greatsword.
When the sword doesn't do any damage.
You know what? No, that is true. The sword does no damage.
It just makes
The fall, however, hurts people.
It just makes it fly.
They
And
fail
then
the
they-
Constitution save like a bajillion times. They're
You
dead.
know, let's just be
You know-
grateful that Armor didn't have the sword in his hand when he threw me.
Okay. Yeah. As you have lightning lured your way down, hitching on the climbing underneath the cave, you have gotten down to the robot, healed him up, and have turned the jelly into a person.
Yep.
Alright.
Also, I have to, because of the spell I was using, I have to, I don't remember the damage I would have done to myself, so I need to re-roll that.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You after a short break, you re-
Brought to you by. No.
Well, my heat tap.
We are so many PETA violations in one bucket.
Yay! PETA violations!
Woo!
Yay! Fuck you, Peter!
You're becoming PETA violation.
Maybe that should be our new party name. The PETA violations.
The PETA violations. You filthy animals. You guys are basically a zoo at this point. You got a lizard, a bird, a bunny, a
Technically, a
Toucan.
monkey.
Thing.
thing,
They're like 3 humans.
and a sex toy.
They're monkeys. They could still be in the zoo.
You can still be in
Oh
there.
my god.
Got that.
Okay.
You said this.
Okay. We're gonna cut to Scout, Sun, and Armor real quick. As one sec.
Or more, just casually walking.
Yeah.
Dang.
Armor
He's
has
walking all the way towards us.
finally gotten to the house after throwing Giblet at Mach 7, 20, 8.
I'll say this.
He had a nice flight.
I'll say this.
He was
Probably
faster than you.
Giblet got thrown, probably.
Giblet
Bounced off the tree, got
didn't get
launched
thrown.
back.
He got yeeted. He got yoked. He got yoked.
I know, but we went back and
power of 10.
retconned it because he wanted to go through the hole anyway.
Shh, retcon.
I know.
And as soon as Armor
Putin
can
walked
you-
his way over here.
Armor walking his way over here. You guys are walking in, and you see among the shadow folk that are usually eating dinner, you see a familiar. You don't notice at first, but you're like, wait a minute, they don't have just pure white eyes, and you look at them, and it's like you see your familiar friend Kenku, who's just kind of sitting at the table with a fork and knife, as a casserole has been put in front of him. And he's just kind of looking at it, and he looks at you, and he looks at it, and looks at you, and he tries to stab it, but his fork goes through, and he's like, oh.
Wow.
Those
You
pepper
have,
peppers for you.
Sage, you found out that they were returning to this really shifty-looking house that contains these shadow people in it. So you decided to do your whole stealth thing to try to be ominous, and get there before them. But you got there and realized that they were about to eat casserole, and you realized that because you were trying to be ominous, you forgot to eat. So you really betted on being able to eat that casserole, but
I just realized he's also very tiny, right?
he
Kenku
is technically short.
He
He's
should
like,
be
what,
like.
3 foot?
He
He's
should
like
be
a
about-
head shorter than a human.
Actually, Kenku are like 3 to 3.5 feet tall.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, they
tiny.
are.
3 to 3.5? Wow, you are really over proportions with that avatar.
Hey,
Yeah.
I didn't make it.
Kenku are supposed to essentially be the bird version of a goblin.
I blame Scout. He made the avatar.
I didn't make the avatar. Joe did. I just put the clothing on.
I don't remember
Sort
who
of
made it.
scaling it.
we just need to have him forever. We just need like a
I mean, if
to
he
have a
was 3
magnifying
feet,
glass.
He would not be able to, if he was 3 feet, he would not even be able to see over the counter. So,
I'm 3 feet. This is Avatar is 3 feet to scale.
but you're in VR.
Okay. Yeah,
You'll be like-
you
you'll be
guys,
like West
you guys
here
see
if the
your,
helmet wasn't in his
you
view.
guys, Scout. You see your familiar bird brain companion who is trying to eat a casserole that is Shadow.
Now we got 2 of them. Sweet.
Also, you're not sure why exactly, Sage, but you notice this right away. The Tabaxi that was in your group is now a very tiny doll on the head of Scout.
That makes sense.
Wow.
Immediate acceptance. Yes.
You're just yeah, that might as well
What
happen.
do you mean? No, wait. What do you mean? He was there in the Melna fight with us.
But was he?
I was.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. He was the first one thrown into the storm. Because he used his bow to leap himself into the storm.
Oh yeah, you did do that, didn't you? And you almost yeah,
Because we
right,
fucking
because
threw
you
it
were
from
almost the
the top.
first one to die. Okay, yeah. Yeah, he's still a plushie. And west. Before we, well, the Black Spock key is going to go to either West or Joe, but you guys have to figure out who gets it.
Dice roll. Who gets
Rock,
higher?
paper,
gets it.
scissors. Both same numbers.
You get it.
12.
Uh,
I have it.
Oh wow, that's really ironic for what it does. Okay. Joe,
Mhm.
you can add the Black Box key to your items, and you can also add a curse to your. You also get a curse, which is the Red Cap curse. Description is you know where it is, but the description is you can know when it's around, but it always knows where you are.
Death.
Neat.
Neat. Okay.
Death. That's what happened to them.
So, Scout, Sun, Sage, you guys are all back together. What do you want to do?
Take a nap.
Did you just say take a nap?
Yes.
Since Armor's here, he could just chuck the bird back to.
Let's head back down to the basement.
Let's try to find the girl.
The girl. Okay.
Question.
Yep.
Have we actually figured out her name yet?
Nope.
Okay, that's something I need to do then.
Oh, kidding. I won't take a nap.
As you guys head down to the basement stage, are you following them, or are you going to take a nap on the table?
I'm gonna take a nap on the table.
All right, you take a nap on the table.
So edgy, such lordy.
It's such sleepy.
Old joke.
There's just a whole bunch of shadow people now just staring.
You
at him.
just kind of right onto the table as Armor just kind of looks at you and picks you up and walks down to the basement.
Oh,
You're like a baby cradled in his arms.
basically.
Yeah, you are in the basement, and the room is dark. It is lit up by it's a bit different now. You can see the room seems it smells damper, older, as you see this lichen and moss that has just started to form everywhere, which is bioluminescent as it softly lights the room up with a greenish bluish hue.
Nice. Wait. Can I like take a look at this
Moss?
and see? Yeah.
It's moss. Yeah, you can look at it.
I mean, like, examine it more. Like,
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah, that's your thing. Roll nature.
it's a 6, and I think my nature is like +1 or +2.
Yeah, it's moss.
Yes, Moss.
I want
Moss
to know how
be
it glows.
Moss.
I want to know how it glows. I want to.
You know it's moss.
It's because somebody squished lightning bugs all
I've
over
never
it.
seen glowing moss before. Ooh.
Shiny.
I've never seen
like the
glowing
moss.
moss before. Abide from the giant plethora of moss my culture uses to light up everything.
What do you mean?
Sarcasm. That's sarcasm.
What do you mean? I never seen my culture. Remember, I was adopted.
That's fair,
What?
but fair.
Do you remember the month that we were supposed to like of downtime, and we went back and found your village? You
Yeah.
have seen your culture.
I seen it,
He's seen part of it.
and I only seen like the farm that my family lived in.
Yeah, he's seen the farm, not where they come from.
Where do bunny people come from? Well,
You see, when a mommy rabbit loves a daddy rabbit very much,
about
they
20
cause a
babies-
transdimensional rift. No. Okay. Yeah, you are in the basement, and we understand you so well right now.
Ah!
You guys are in the basement.
Armor's arms.
What did you say?
I said all I understand is I'm basically in Armor's arms and we're in a basement.
Yes. Bird not very smart. Bird here to stab. Bird here not here to think.
Exactly. You understand a little bit.
Split,
like
you
the
asleep
moss.
over there? Split's dead.
Hey, another person we can marry.
CP.
Uh, okay. Yeah, you guys are in the basement, and with the bioluminescent moss lighting up the area, you can see the girl.
Pretty.
Yeah.
As she herself is letting off a very, very soft light that allows you to see her.
Mm.
And she looks at you and she's like, "You've come back.
Yeah.
Are we gonna play another game?"
Mm. I need to think. I was not prepared.
You were not prepared.
You've had a
Respond with
week.
maybe.
I know, but I
Respond
took a
with
week
maybe.
to make like 50 other things.
I'm just teasing you, Scott. Take it down.
So, uh, okay, I just asked them. You want us to return? What do you need us for?
I completely understood that.
Yes, totally. Crystal clear.
This is
Clarity.
clear. Echo.
Mm.
No. Oh, Scout! Ah, Scout, you're unmuted in the game.
That was very loud.
Why am I muted in the game? I have my thing off.
That is really loud.
I have my thing off. Why is it muted?
Before you go robot again, what do you ask her?
Ah.
Ah.
You, my headset's been broken like
We know.
constantly now. I don't
We
know
know.
why it's just going robot constantly.
What is it? What type of headset is it?
It's a Rift S, but I bought a wire like a year
Oh,
ago. and it
that's
was
why.
fine. And now it's just pooping suddenly again.
Yeah, the
I
Rift
don't
S
want to
just
buy
has a
another
bad mic.
$80 wire.
The Rift S just has a bad built-in mic.
I know, but it's like the wire as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, if it doesn't go right again, I ask her, why are we here again? If like you want us to be here, so is it like important?
She thinks for a second. To warn you.
About?
Well, she kind of looks off and thinks a bit. I don't know. I know it's scary.
Is it the man?
Yes. Kind of hungry.
Mm.
We are all getting pretty hungry lately, actually.
For the last time I heard, last time we were here, I think I know what you mean though
You do?
about that now. Yes.
What did I had to warn you about something or someone or someplace.
The
Who are
Rainbow
you
Man?
again? Right, Rainbow Man. He's something to warn about. Maybe I'm trying to warn you about him? She herself seems very confused.
Hmm. Don't just stand on my head, do something.
Hmm. If maybe him or is maybe some kind of monster.
Maybe what?
Maybe it's a
Monster?
kind of monster.
Who's a kind of monster? The Rainbow Man?
Possibly.
I want to see how she's reacting. Like, see if the way she's acting is different than when I saw it before.
It is very different.
Okay, I ask her. Has something happened to you?
I don't think so. I'm only hungrier. there's nothing different with me, right? I mean, from the last time I see you, I guess I'm more hungry. We all are.
For revenge?
We're hungry for substance.
Yes,
We need
that's
to
very specific.
we need to sustain ourselves.
Hmm.
And our numbers keep growing and growing, and it's getting harder and harder, and we keep getting more hungry and hungry, and
How
and
often are the numbers keep growing?
um uh hmm, how many cycles has it been since how many cycles has it been since the last uh war between mm, I can't even remember the places now. Um,
I'll say
we're
2 days.
we're between what countries are we between? Beauregard.
Hold up.
I honestly don't remember either.
She doesn't remember.
My character would know. I don't know.
What
I'm
sounds
not good. I'm not good with names at all. Hmm.
the it's not Rexstrom. Miphil, Maffel, Miphil.
I don't know the name, but my character tells her the name.
You don't remember the name. Your character doesn't remember the name.
My character would.
Niflheim or something.
My character's a lot smarter than me.
Mafilnia.
Joe. Only head. Only the head popping out of the corner. All I see is lizard.
You good over there, son?
I am back.
Split disappeared.
No, they were over there. They are over there.
Where's Split?
They're doing the west.
Split?
Except in the wall, it's just a log.
Split? Oh, hi, Split. Okay. Split, you okay?
I think you're just talking to someone. Doing
Alright.
something.
Your mic. Did you find what you needed, son?
No, my mom was calling me because of pizza.
Ooh, fun.
But my pizza's right here.
Let's continue. Let's try to.
She finally clues in. She's like, how many cycles has it been since the last war between Rexstrom and Milfinia?
Cycles?
Years.
Yes.
I don't know.
Well, ever since then we started appearing more started appearing. What was your question?
Like, how often does your numbers grow?
Oh, Every every festival.
Every festival.
Yes, Sun Festival.
And that's like in 2 days.
It's in a few days, yeah.
We're on day 2, right? No, we're technically on day 1, right?
We're on day
We're,
2 to 3.
we're in day 2.
On
Because
day
it was like day
3
0
is the
and then day 1.
you were on. You were in day 1. You're on day 2 now.
Okay. And then
On
tomorrow,
day on day 3, they are nearly finished setting up. On day 3, on day 3 they're nearly finished setting up the festival. On day 4 they have the festival.
so in 2 days.
2 days.
Hmm.
They said every festival.
Uh-huh.
So something happens in the festival. Feels like.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Well, usually the festival marks the start of the harvest. And the harvest is when we start to what do we do on the harvest?
Hmm.
I can't remember. I would say go talk to the elder, but the elder is really hungry. And when the elder is
Elder.
hungry and when people are hungry, they aren't that nice.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Elder.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
He's in the attic. That's where he lives.
Thank God we didn't call the attic first. Hmm.
Mm.
If you're hungry, how can we help satisfy you?
Mm, I don't remember what we eat.
Well, that's very useful information. Thanks.
But if what I know that the family have been saying is that you guys will be very, very helpful when the time comes.
Hmm.
The family upstairs, the one that's on the at the table,
Yeah, that one.
they speak normally.
To me, they do.
They haven't said a word to us.
Well, that's
It's,
rude.
it's possibly because we cannot understand them.
Hmm.
What do you mean they have
So what?
spoke to you?
All at once, very loudly,
Oh,
Mhm.
well,
causing me the echo thing, whatever it was.
um, I can't remember what I was supposed to warn you about, but just know that it's like really, really bad.
Is it because of the Rainbow Man, though?
I
He like
think so. I think so. I don't like the Rainbow Man. Very mean.
hang on. Do you know this is gonna this is gonna be a stretch, but does the world reset for you every 7 days as well?
Reset?
Like, does the town get destroyed and then get rebuilt like the next day?
Destroyed?
I'm so confused on what's going on right now.
Maybe you should be in that, and then
Now you're robotic.
Hmm.
Your breath is robotic.
Um, but, I don't know what you mean. 7
Okay.
days? 7 days from today? The town's gonna get destroyed?
Son, you know. Help me explain.
Hey,
I mean,
let's say if the town gets destroyed at
Mhm.
some point, and then after a week, the end of the week,
the end of the week,
everything is back.
so
Everything's
that's
back to normal.
so 5 days from now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in 2 days is when the harvest starts, and the harvest lasts for the harvest lasts for 3 days. I know that much. I've been trying to learn.
Hmm.
Harvest.
So we're talking
3
about
days.
to know anything. Gotcha.
I figured it out, but I'm
Hang
not
on, hang-
telling anybody.
I think I figured it out as well.
Good.
Well, I don't have anything else I think I can tell you unless there's something else you want to know.
Ask her
Hang
if the
on.
harvest
You're
is
not even
back.
here.
Okay.
What do you harvest?
I don't know.
Yeah, they just said they don't know what they eat. So they don't want to know how they harvest.
Oh, they barely know how to breathe at this point.
The shadows. But she's like a hollow shadow.
You know, I don't know this because I wasn't here to learn this.
You were literally eating ghost casserole with them.
He was trying to be.
Sneaky.
Yes.
Hungry, okay?
Still is, because the ghost casserole, you couldn't even eat it.
I know.
God, this is. I feel like I'm piecing it together. But how would their harvest involve the Rainbow Man?
Okay,
Or
you
the mayor?
haven't figured out what I thought I figured out then.
I figured out that maybe their harvest is quote unquote attacking people and eating them. Or like, taking them.
Should I
That's what I
spell it
think.
out for him, Hijack?
That is something you can do when you guys recollect later.
Okay.
Well, there's nothing else other than that warning I can't remember that I wanted to tell you.
Okay.
Bye, people I don't know.
Bye.
Chewing in the mic.
Yes.
Mm.
That good old lip smacking ASMR.
Mm.
I should.
What are you eating
So-
there? Sticking KFC?
What do you
No,
guys
I mean,
want to do?
pizza.
What do you guys want to do?
Head back to the
She doesn't-
tavern and wait for
apparently-
everybody.
apparently she doesn't remember. But
She has no clue. She has no clue. She says the elder is in the attic, but she
Wait a
says he's very
Wait a minute, wait. She said you came back. You wanna play.
Robot.
Wait, she says people should
Hold on. Jesus.
be like my mic.
Robot?
better?
Robot.
Bad. Is...
Yep, better.
Okay. She said she recognized us when we came in. She wanted to play. When we leave, she doesn't remember us. Do we? I feel like we have to play, and maybe something will happen, or she'll get her memories or whatever back. If we,
Seems to be remembering less, not more.
wait a minute. She's remembering less. Is she losing her memories every single day?
Don't know.
Seems that way.
Are the shadow? Hang on, are the shadows gonna be more filled every day passes by?
Hmm.
Or, hmm,
Maybe as the cycle goes on, they lose their memories,
yes, that's what I'm thinking. Somewhat.
and then after it ends, kind of like an oh shit moment. But then they start forgetting again.
The elevator's upstairs. I want to see if I could talk to the family, or if I could get one of them to talk.
Who are you gonna go try to talk to?
Uh, well, who do I see?
The family. In the hall is what could be presumed as the mother. On the at the table is what you can presume is the aunt, the uncle, the father is outside. There are the children, and that's them. That's it.
Okay,
There is a
well,
boy and a girl.
since I'll see the mother first going upstairs,
Yep.
I'll try to see if I can hear or understand her.
Okay. What do you want to say to her?
Uh, well, first, hello.
What languages do you speak?
Uh,
Son, what languages do you speak?
I don't remember. I think I just speak common rabbit, like woodland creature.
What languages do you speak, son?
Elvish and Draconic.
What languages do you speak, Sage?
Nothing important.
What languages?
It's just a
Or
typical Daedric, godly.
What languages, Sage?
Where? Oh, apparently I speak Common and Orin, and that like thieves can't bullshit.
Common, what, and thieves can't?
Orin, Auran.
And then there's
Elemental
Armor.
language.
I don't even fucking know.
What about Armor?
Armor can't speak.
I know, but he can understand.
Armor
Right.
is
Sign
Armor
language.
understands, but he speaks Fey.
Orin is bird speak
You speak
So
Ka!
both understand.
because that's what they naturally do because they can only speak other languages through mimicking.
So I'm guessing none of us understand her.
She just looks at you.
Well. Hmm.
She just watches, and she holds a casserole.
Casserole.
The third one?
Yep.
Eat it.
Okay, hang
He
on.
made a
I
machine.
go back downstairs. I see if the girl's there.
Whoa.
I
Hold on, guys. Whoa, that's a bunch of lag.
You're fine.
You're fine. You're dying slowly on the inside. Don't
Dying
worry about it.
slowly on the inside and outside.
Is your stream dying? Is that could
That's
be the
not
cause?
good at all.
My stream is oddly enough doing better than ever. This is really funny because I haven't had a lot of frame drops yet, which is really weird.
Mm. Okay. Go back downstairs and see if
Yep.
the girl's there.
She is.
Okay. I ask her two more things.
Mhm.
Real quick. I ask her why you down in this place.
I don't remember. Uh, I remember someone told me to stay down here and hide. That it's safer here.
But you went out on the surface before. Find that's how we found you.
Well, I guess I did, but I'm not supposed. I'm not supposed to. I'm not supposed to leave the house.
Okay. And I need your help. I
What the
Why?
fuck was that? What'd you say?
I need your help to understand your family.
Well, they're not my family.
Well, I need your help to understand them
Um,
because I don't understand their silent language.
but it's I I I may understand them, but they don't understand me. Or well, much. I kind of understand them. It's I know how they feel.
How do they feel?
Hungry and scared and angry and sad.
Mm-mm. Whole lot of emotions.
Okay, let's see. You can't remember much,
Mm-mm.
and this is not like you. How I met you before.
Before?
Yes, we met before.
Uh-huh. I remember that.
But you said people you don't remember, people you never met.
Yeah, I don't know who you are. I never said we didn't meet. I just said goodbye, people I don't know.
Ah,
I don't know who you are. You are just strangers. We're nice strangers, but still strangers.
okay. Well,
See, I was told not to talk to strangers. Should I be talking to you?
I mean, in the end, it's up to you.
well, I'm Scout, and this is your character name. I do not remember.
Draco.
Draco.
I think my name is Livia.
Mm.
Livia.
So,
I don't remember my last name.
Olivia.
By the way, I'm back from eating.
Okay,
Hello.
okay. Uh,
What has that?
apparently you guys are warning. Someone told you. Who told you to warn us?
No one did. I just thought I should warn you.
Apparently, the ghost understands freaking robot.
Hi, Cyber.
Hello.
Hello,
When you get here.
Seabird.
My headset's really struggling today. It seems. I don't know why.
I just got back from Best Buy just for them to tell me, hey, bring your fucking laptop on Friday so we can see what the hell's going on with the fucking fan.
Make
Nerd.
sure you delete your history.
Trust me, I've already done that before, but I'm doing it again.
Oh well.
Anyways,
Oh, well.
Listen, I don't trust anyone, so
Okay. Scott.
let's see. Do you know why the shadow people attacked the town?
We haven't attacked the town.
I have a feeling that you're going to though.
That's mean.
From what
Why would you say such a thing?
from what a friend said that every 7 days the shadow people attack the town, destroying it.
What? Hey, what? But the town is still there. If we destroyed it, it'd be destroyed. You don't make sense, mister.
Huh.
Yeah. Sometimes he makes sense. Sometimes he really doesn't.
Is Split still dead? You dead over there, Split? Split, you still dead? Yep.
I am not remotely sober. That's close to being dead.
Is the light switch still in the basement?
Yeah, it is still there.
Okay, is everyone else down there with me, or am I just alone now?
You, Sun, Sage, Armor, and the girl.
Okay, so
can I make a suggestion?
No.
I asked her if she doesn't like the light still.
No, the light hurts.
What was all those caves before when I turned on the light?
Caves?
If you saw, when I turned on the light, there was a whole bunch of caves in this basement. It was not even the basement anymore.
I couldn't remember. I couldn't see any caves. It was more focused on the pain. Get really. It hurts really much in my head when the light is on. And my tummy.
Okay. Well, we might have to go. So I'll show up again tomorrow to see if you remember the warning,
Okay.
and maybe we can play a game as well tomorrow.
I like games. Maybe we can play at the cemetery again.
Yes.
I don't know why I like going to that place. It's like it's really quiet and yeah, it's
I
really
won't-
quiet.
okay. Yeah. Maybe later, actually, you can
Later today?
go there. Maybe, yeah.
Can I see you there at before sundown?
What time is it? Is it like morning?
It is morning towards midday.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
What do you want to do now?
First, well, I want to. Oh God. uh, I want to try to get back to town, but
Okay, yeah, you can walk back to town. Wow, your mic is really angry with you. Oh, you're fixed.
Armor has to walk all the way back after he just walked there to pick up a bird.
He walked there, picked up a bird.
You know what? I'll just walk with Armor this time.
You guys make your way back to town.
I can chuck Sun all the way to the place.
No. You and Armor walk back to town, and we are going to cut back to the other hooligans. Joe, Split, West. Is Split still gone?
Yes.
Someone DM Split. Ping them. Ping them.
Everybody spam Split. Everybody in the spam chat.
Spam Split.
I'm gonna take a few minutes to just think.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
Brainstorm.
No. Wait, I didn't think of the implications. No.
You should have thought of this.
There we go. Fixed it.
That's all I heard from your microphone.
I guess we will take a quick 5-minute break and
You could just go back to us again or something.
Jeebus.
Yep.
Wait, are they still down the hole?
Yes.
We're in
I'm
a
not down the
hole.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Cyber?
Cyber and the hooded guy is not. Down
Okay,
the
yeah,
hole.
we're gonna we cut back to just cut back to you guys. If it's Split returns. They just look like a statue. Hello.
Huh?
Pat,
Split.
pat.
Split is dead.
I'll say like 30 minutes later.
Does this mean
Okay.
I need to eat his body?
Okay. They look like a statue right now. Okay, Split's dead.
So, I guess if Sage is still asleep, I would tell Armor to go put him back in the tavern. Unless he magically wakes up.
I mean, not magically. He's been awake. He's being jostled around by a big suit of armor. You know, very loud suit of armor.
I'm still go back to sleep, by the way.
Okay.
Or magically falls asleep.
Okay.
Throw
Give
the
me-
bird, everyone!
Don't throw the bird.
Let's play
We
throw the
are
fucking
cutting
bird.
we are
If the
cutting back
bird is lighter
to
than-
we are going to quickly cut back to West, Joe, and Cyber and Split if they ever come back. Cyber, you've watched as
Yeah, I
you
remember
watched
they
as
just jumped in.
Split
Fuck.
jump down the hole. Well, you watched as Tin Can fell down through a hole. Split jumped down through a hole, and you watched as Giblet dropped down a hole. You have no
watched
clue
three
what happened
midgets go
to
down the
any
hole.
of them.
So, the first
Yep.
thing I do,
And you heard
Yep.
a do noise as we went down the hole.
the first thing I do,
Mario noise.
I'm gonna go look for the guy who stabbed Scout, because I don't know his name.
Literally right next to you.
He is not right next to you.
Oh, it's-
He is pretty
Last
far
time
away
he
from
was.
you. Nope, he was over at the. He is over at the place where they are currently setting up the
How far
sun
is that
statue.
from-
The
how far?
where you guys were supposed to be meeting him, but you guys took a detour.
How far is it from?
Very far.
Hold on. Let me
just check something real quick.
Okay.
As we cut back to Scout and friends. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
No, we're not cutting back to Scout and Pals.
Wait, how much?
How
much did we
much?
say I can move? Almost 30 feet.
Yep.
But when on combat, though.
So I'm gonna start running towards where we're supposed to meet the guy,
Okay.
and mid run.
Yep.
I'm gonna use my ability,
Which one?
my Fenrir Unbound.
What does that allow you to do?
Once per dawn, I can turn into an Arctic wolf for up to 2 hours or until I turn back.
All right, so you become Mega Furry. Okay.
No, I actually turn into a wolf.
Yep, Mega Furry.
No,
Yes,
Man,
Mega
I
Mega
Furry.
Furry.
still
Not werewolf,
just wolf, not werewolf.
Okay,
Mega
you
Furry.
start bounding towards where you're supposed to meet him, and we will cut to Joe and West. West, Joe, you guys are in the hole. Well, in the nest, particularly.
Ugh.
The only reason I did that was because fucking wolf has 40 feet of movement. Meanwhile,
Because your friends jumped down a hole, disappeared, and you're like, they're fine.
no, I'm doing the fucking smart thing of, hey, we found something. I'm not jumping in there because we don't have any fucking backup.
Okay then, princess.
Yeah, and the 2 tanks went in, so it should be fine.
I would agree with Cyber about getting more. The group finding a glitch in the
So
system.
you're running off towards where Tassavir is. Okay. Joe, West, you have just met up with Neonitar. Okay. And what
We're
would you guys
going-
like to do?
Well, I have Split's depuddled body. I'm gonna put it in my bag.
Hold on one sec. One sec, guys.
No, it fade to dust. You can't. Just warn me if my headset keeps breaking. I can't tell at all. To me, I sound perfectly fine.
You know what? Before we continue, we are gonna take a quick 5-minute break to see if we can get Split back. So,
Yeah,
Yep.
Split's involvement is kind of important since he's literally a character who's just in.
Right?
2,
7?
7. Okay. We're back. Split's not
Half the
feeling so
party's
well. They are
disappeared.
feeling sleepy, so they are off to take a nap.
Quarter of
Which
party
is
now
perfectly
missing.
fine. We're not
The bird is now
professionals.
gone. The bird is now gone.
Something happened to the bird.
I ate the bird.
They ate the bird.
I told Armoy to chuck the bird into the sky. He won't be down for like another 2 days.
So I can always do something. West, Joe, Cyber bolted off. You as the fanfare and everything. It's like, welcome to Wonder World
I thought you said the fan favorites. I was gonna be upset.
with the fanfare.
I was gonna say, hold
High
on.
five,
I don't
last
think-
for fan favorite.
Yeah.
I know I ain't one, but I don't think they're fan favorites. Maybe Joe. Joe is hilarious.
They're like, I am so glad to be here, and it's a lot of energy to get here. So I'm just gonna 1 minute. They lay down and fall asleep. I'm
going
gonna take a nap.
I'm gonna look around for a stick to poke them with.
There are a pile of bones.
You got a big giant metal stick on your back.
But
That is
that
true.
stabs things.
Just use the blunt end of it.
I'd rather pick up a femur and poke him with the femur.
Yeah, the Neonitar is asleep, and this place, from what you know, is dangerous.
I thought you just said neon atard.
Neonitar.
Tard. Tard.
But yeah,
Another bird, animal. Like,
Anti.
your mic. Okay. Cyber, you still here?
Yes.
Okay.
no, Cyber's sleeping.
So,
I'll
with
show
the
you- I'll show
now
you one
asleep
out of-
Neanderthal before you, what you guys are currently in the nest. What do you guys want to do?
Nest. Nest means eggs.
I'm gonna look for eggs. If it looks like a nest.
It looks like a big pile of bones, but you can guess this is a nest for a false hydra.
Rattle me bones.
Rattle me bones.
Well, have I healed West?
You have healed West.
And you have healed yourself.
Okay.
Wait, am I back to full health then? Or just what I healed to?
What you healed to.
Okay. There's a very big difference.
West healed himself. Joe did not heal West.
Okay.
Hour
That makes-
later, 10 minutes later.
So,
Well,
with your current predicament, what do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna probably start. First off, I'm gonna bag Split's body. As I said.
Okay.
We can't leave him here.
Nope.
That would be a waste.
Yes.
Do you have a bag of holding?
Yeah, I have a defective bag of holding, so whether if I pull him out, it's back or something or other. So whether I pull him out or not is entirely up to a dice roll.
Ah,
You
Put it in the
you
bag.
put the Neanderthal into the bag of something or other.
I wasn't talking about the Neanderthal. I was talking about the dead body of Split. His previous
Oh, the dead bot. Okay, you're putting the dead. I'm sorry, it's so confusing the way that they've named
Yeah.
their characters.
Just say Nanachi and like cat lion thing.
You
or
put
whatever.
Split's body into the
Previous
bag of something or other, and there's just a sleeping Neanderthal now.
Yeah, I'm going to ignore that strange thing, and I'm gonna start poking around, seeing if I can find loot in the pile of bones.
Roll investigation
This is the second time I've done this.
in a pile. Oh yeah, this is the second time you've done this in a pile of bones
oh no.
less than a week.
in less than a week.
7.
You see absolutely nothing.
I found some bones.
Yeah, you find bones.
Sweet bones.
I don't think you found them. I think you stepped on them, then found them. Found the bone.
Can you roll stealth for me?
Me roll stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
I get disadvantage on stealth.
That is correct.
Oh.
Ooh.
Don't
this
even
is-
tell me what your plus mod is.
-2.
What my what mod is?
What's your stealth mod?
Plus, I don't have proficiency in stealth,
So
and I have +1 in dexterity.
you got a 3.
Yes.
Cling,
Wes,
cling, cling.
You're watching this Neanderthal fall asleep with a fanfare as you see Joe. You see Giblet walk out. Then you hear a ooh. As the whole pile of bones just sinks down a bit and expands.
Yes.
As
And then
Giblet,
Giblet
you just
grab
kind
a
of
bone.
poof your head up through the pile of bones.
Yes. Just. Pop.
I got a fever.
Yes.
You found a needle and a bone stack.
Woohoo! I found a bone needle. I can now
Knit.
like knit a sweater.
You guys feel the nest start to shake.
I
Not
mean,
like an
who wouldn't?
earthquake, in a way that something's coming.
Ooh.
I'm gonna do a perception check then.
I'm
To see
gonna.
if I can tell that's a 10. 10.
You can tell something's coming.
how flat has this pile of bones gotten exactly?
Very noticeably.
Like, how tall is this pile?
It's about 20 feet shorter than it was before.
How tall? That doesn't tell me how tall it is now.
It was about 70 feet tall, so now it's 50.
Okay, I can still. That means I can still completely submerge myself in the bones to hide.
Oh yeah, definitely. Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
So
I don't
wait,
know
you
what food's gonna
climbed
do.
up 50 feet just to stick your head out?
He was
Yes.
towards the top of it. It's not
Yeah.
liquid. It's like a ball pit.
You know, I
The hell,
climbed to the. I was at. We started at the top of the bone pit, I think.
Walked up it a little bit.
But yeah, it all settled more, and then I got buried, and then popped my head
So,
out.
West, you can tell
But now
something is coming
burrowed back
towards you
down.
guys. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna roll over to a wall and then retract my arms in my wheel and just dim down my light so I can't see as far. But
You gonna
Just
do anything
stealthy.
to the helpless stranger in the middle of the room?
Drag him
he
over.
looks dead.
Drag him over.
They're a stranger. We just
Well-
showed up here.
Split, wherever you are, you might need to make a third character now.
No, they'll be fine.
I can murder some people on the way. Don't worry.
Joe. Giblet, you watch as this large centipedal-like creature enters the room in a rush of speed as it just starts running around the bone pile, up and down around the whole nest, just scanning the place. As you see, familiar creature of a false hydra.
Oh.
As you watch as it goes to the middle of its bone mass and it looks at it, and you watch as it starts circling it, as you get lifted a bit, as at some point it starts to peak again, and you are kind of pushed up through the top a little bit.
Pop. My head's popped out.
Yep. As you watch the false hydra look at this tent, you see it contort and change as it turns into the familiar form of the mayor. As it adjusts its suit, it enters the tent. And West, you hear a, "Hello? Is anyone in here?"
I'm gonna pop up, and I'm gonna pop out and attempt to quietly make my way down to the tent.
Oh,
Roll stealth.
No. Oh no.
And you can make a roll stealth check for that.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
You're like, I'm gonna be nice and stealthy. You get up, you sit down, and you're like, wee, and you slide down.
Xylophone!
It is like a xylophone, and you go as you scrape on stone floor. As he just kind of turns and looks at you, and he's like,
I look up at him and wave.
"You're not supposed to be down here."
And your mustache isn't supposed to be rainbow. That looks like some unnatural hair care products to me.
What are you doing down here?
I'm collecting bones. I'm trying to pick out some good ones. Do you want to help?
Roll persuasion.
Nat 20.
9.
When you say good bones, do you mean like whole or strong?
I like to build things with bones.
I mean,
It's a good material.
at this point, the freshest pair of bones would be yours.
But fresh bones are bendy. They're not as and they cut easily. Aged bones
Are
they're
brittle.
like more like they might be brittle, but they're also harder. They're more like stone. It's far better for a building material, or if you're going to make an improvised weapon.
He's talking
Squints
like
his
you
eyes at
actually
you.
know this.
I do actually know this.
It is true.
He does know this.
Giblet would know this, and Joe knows this. That
God.
old bone makes far better weapons. What you
It
want to
does.
do is you get a fresh bone, you carve it into a blade, and then you let it age. Or you find an already old bone, and then you like shave it and sand it into shape. Usually with like a rough stone.
So you're here to find
I'm-
bones.
Yes, I found a bunch, but I
How-
need help picking out a good one.
How
Also,
did you even
you
get
have
in
too
here?
many legs.
He squints down at you. And, Joe, you find yourself in a park.
I'm in a park.
Yeah, you find yourself in the park.
My bones, no.
Where are the bones?
You don't remember the bones.
Oh, I'm just in a park now.
You're in a park. You
But
remember
where?
you've entered the park. You see
West.
west, and you see the sleeping body.
What about west?
So suddenly,
West,
I'm-
you remember the bone pile and the nest. He just moved you as he thought you were, well,
object.
an object. Joe, your memory has been tampered with. You do not remember the nest, period.
Wow. Oh, great.
And the last one was just asleep.
West.
My camera will finally work. Hopefully, maybe.
Will finally work.
It finally worked. Yes.
As you are recording the truth, you did get to record something that was actually real.
Finally.
Your camera can't
It
record.
worked, finally!
Your camera
Oh,
can't record
fucking God.
illusions.
Holy shit. It actually worked.
Yes.
For one in 642 times.
Uh,
Now we cut back to us.
cutting to Cyber. Cyber, you have ran all the way to the Burning Man Festival and you see Tazavir. He just kind of looks
Hooded
at you.
man.
I said that I was in I told you before
I know.
instead of going to Fenrir, I ended up
Yep.
spending a key point for a Step of the Wind.
Okay, yeah, he's just looking at you. Hello, dog.
Yo, so the tin can, the thing, don't even know what they are.
The Nachi and
And then
Blizzard.
the lizard, they found a hole in the middle of the lake. They jumped in. I didn't jump in because I'm smart enough to know that if you're gonna jump into a monster's lair, you gotta go with backup. So I
So
can't
they
tell
jumped
you-
into a hole. You deduced
Yeah.
that it was a monster's lair,
Pretty sure.
and you left them there without reinforcement.
You'll be fine.
Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, it's
You'll
the,
be
it's
fine.
the
The
two.
lizard-
It's
I'll
the
tell
two
you this.
most
The
durable
lizard
people.
somehow, the lizard knows how
You
to
no 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 no
somehow
no
get
no no no.
himself
Hold
out
on, I'm
again.
gonna stop you there. No no no. You left the dumbest people in your body to venture into the nest of a dangerous creature
To be fair,
without
I don't know
no 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 no. Grown-ups are speaking. Without backup. Are you telling me you left the stupidest members in your party in the cave of a giant death monster?
To be fair, I don't know them. I just recently met them.
Again.
Well, you see, he's making his own assumptions that we're dumb, and he also just met us.
I don't even know where the fuck is. Where the fuck is this hole?
Hey, did you not listen?
In the middle of town.
You said in the
Right?
in the park. Where in the park?
The fucking lake.
Watch your language, Missy.
Fuck up.
Mayor, I'll be right back. And you see the mayor there, and he's like, okay then. As he just starts fucking running.
And now,
Are you gonna follow him?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. He's running. He's pretty damn fast, and he's ahead of you.
and now.
You guys
I mean,
get
like,
back to
is
the
still-
park,
still
and
the
you
link
see.
still active?
No.
No.
You want another step of one?
Then I'll just do it again.
All right. He's still faster than you.
Okay.
Why can I just see him doing the police run from Cloudy Transfer?
What?
He is
You
kind of
know,
doing that.
Mike.
As you guys arrive at the park, you see Joe. You see Giblet, Tin Can, and there is a new body.
Okay. How the hell did you guys get out?
You
What?
see Tassavira standing there just fucking panting, and he's like, I see they're not in a hole.
Hi, Mr. Rude.
Lizard.
Lizard.
He just kind of. He doesn't do anything. He's out of breath. He's just. Jesus Christ! If I just fucking ran here for no fucking reason, I'm going to be so pissed.
Okay.
Are you here to apologize, Mr. Rude?
Oh no.
No,
Okay.
I'm here because your
Lizard.
dog
Lizard,
friend
come
here
on.
said you guys fell in a hole and left the most stupid members of your party there.
To be fair, I don't know them.
They're
Are
still
they
part of your party, are they not?
Are you
Listen, I don't know if they're capable of handling stuff on their own or not.
are you talking about Split and the robot?
Yeah, sure.
Where is Split? Because you see, if my memories were altered, I wouldn't remember him falling in the hole and dying and me putting him
Don't
back.
remember Split? No, you don't remember Split.
Oh, I would remember him. The
No,
Hydra
you
didn't kill him.
remember him. You don't remember him dying or where he is.
Yeah. So
By the way, how the hell did you guys get out?
get out of what?
Okay, you got it altered. Tin Can, please tell me you didn't get fucked.
I'm just gonna be shaking inside of my suit and not moving or talking.
Okay.
Last I checked, the robot was still a virgin.
Oh my god. And now we come back to us. Just, I don't know. we just come back to
Tassavir looks directly at you, Reiko? Is that your name? What's your character's name?
Ryuko.
Ryuko? He looks directly at you, Ryuko, and he says, "Are you fucking with me?"
I'm not fucking with you.
I can confirm.
Oh my
Confirm
God.
what? That they're fucking with me or not?
It doesn't. You have too much clothes on.
What?
Just
actually.
Lizard folks. Don't get metaphors. Okay.
I don't think he knows sarcasm.
Really? Thanks for telling me, princess.
I'm not a lizard folk. What's a lizard folk?
What are you, a gecko?
Yeah, he'll save
I'm-
he'll save you 15% or more.
No.
I already
I'm
made that joke.
I'm a dragonborn.
Alright, Mr. Dragonborn. What do you remember happening?
That's a good question. I remember coming here because we were gonna check out the giant lake. Because I thought it was because we were looking for a false Hydra, and now I'm here, and Split's gone.
Well, where do they go?
I don't know.
Zingan, you in there? And he's kind of like
gonna-
bing, bing, bing on
I'm
you.
just gonna walk over to the claptrap, and I'm just
Yep.
gonna kick it.
Oh,
Like
fuck.
talk.
Roll to hit.
Okay, memory core damaged. Great, you broke his recording system again. Now we can't see what he had.
That's 7 plus.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
You
Well, I'm not trying to cause damage. I'm just basically doing like what people
He's
do to
technically
computers,
prone,
you
so
just kick
roll
him
with
from-
advantage.
I am like a turtle. When on my back, I cannot get back up.
18 plus something.
Scout, is that your friend?
I think 18 plus my dex, so 18 plus.
That's probably gonna miss as well.
Scout, look to your left.
You say that, but I have very high dex apparently.
My AC is 24.
What did you roll to hit?
18
We're right now
plus
doing D&D.
plus 3,
echo.
so 19, 21.
Yeah, that's a miss.
No,
My
we've
AC is
never.
24.
Well, hold
Huh?
on.
I never
Hold
would've
on.
guessed that.
This is nerd time.
I mean, like, I'm a monk. I'm proficient with this shit.
Uh-huh. So did
So
you
that's
add
a
your
plus
dex
2,
plus
so-
your
Oh, yeah,
proficiency?
yeah.
So that's 23,
He's
right?
permanent now.
That's still a miss.
What? What?
How's it?
This is
You said it
permanent
was
now.
22 to hit.
No, my AC is
Oh,
24.
The model's permanent?
Huh?
Oh.
24.
So,
have,
Cyber, you rolled
You
an
rolled
18
23.
plus your dex, which
18.
is what?
Plus my dex, which is a fucking plus
I don't know.
3.
I have like six. I
18.
have like 6 voices in my head right now. Sorry.
18, 19,
Which is plus
20,
3.
21, 22, 23, 24. That'll hit.
He
Oh,
said
shit.
23.
You're level 9, you have a plus 3 in your proficiency.
Listen, I forgot.
Stream.
Sorry.
So yeah, I'll hit. So I'm like, fucking stop being afraid. Come on, speak.
I'll just
Yep.
you.
They
go
kick
ahead.
you and roll your unarmed attack damage.
Question. Where's food?
Right there.
I forgot how. Come on. What is it for unarmed? Because I don't have
It's
it
a
written down here.
D6. It's a D6 plus your dexterity or your strength plus your proficiency bonus.
You go really bad,
So
really
4 plus which one
I'm
causes less damage?
You have to choose
4
the one
plus
that
6
does
10.
more damage. What's higher, your strength or your dexterity?
Strength.
Of?
Its strength is plus 4.
Right. So 4, 8 damage. 8, 9, 10, 11. That is 11 points of damage to you, West. And can you make a start kicking you? Yeah. Make a con save.
Well, to be fair, he's shaking like a fucking. He's shaking like
You
a
kick
fucking...
him right in the memory drive. No.
15.
Dude, he's
You
shaking like
knocked
a
the helmet
dryer.
off the top.
you kick him. You kick him pretty damn hard.
I sent you it.
Yep. You kick him pretty damn hard, and yep, West, you get hurt.
No, 5 HP. That was a bad idea.
How much HP did you have?
It's 16.
Oh, now
so
you're at 5.
Yeah.
I hear that too before.
You kick the robot hard,
The panels fall off.
and you kick right through one of the panels into the robot.
This is bad.
I guess you could say Cyber has a leg up on you.
Now imagine if I punched you with my metal arm.
Cyber, what's your
Thank
armor
you.
class?
My armor?
Armor class, yeah. What's your armor class?
15.
Oh yeah, this is
My
gonna
thing's on
fucking
green.
hurt. This is gonna hurt.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got shocked.
Just
Oh,
looked
it's
up
not
your-
even just shocked. It's just getting poked on the metal edges of the hole you created.
Cyber, you are going to take 14 points of damage as you kick into the robot and you just hear, "The fuck you think you're doing?" Poof! And you get fucking knocked out. As
Hold on.
Tassavir, you see, you're laying on the ground. You see Tassavir over you, and he's clenching. You see him clenching a shadowy fist as he's looking down at you, and he
93.
says, no. He looks at you and he says, "The fuck you think you're doing? Look at them! No, do not speak. Look at them." Do you see how beat up they are right now? Specifically the robot? And you think in your petite, tiny brain that it is a good idea to attack him?
Dang.
Do not speak. This is not your floor. This is not your time. Back to the tavern with you. You are a dangerous member of this party, and I will not have you here. Now go!
Dang.
I will not have someone die due to you! I've watched it happen enough. Now get your shit together and either work with your party or fuck off!
I'm gonna say this out of character right now. I wasn't kicking to hurt him. I was more like, hey, come on.
You're a fucking
Yeah.
monk.
Yeah, so you don't kick gentle.
As you can see from my kicks, literally bending gods.
Now,
To be fair,
if you can take a notice a current problem is that the current medic in your party is missing. So if you kill him or you hurt him, there's no one to help him. So get off your sorry ass. And instead of kicking your teammates, in fact, that they are terrified. Look at him. He is shaking, dog. Instead of sitting on your ass and kicking someone who is terrified out of the buckets, find your fucking medic. As
How
if
much
they
is Jerry
did
Winston?
fall down a hole and something happened to him, and now I'm clearly seeing by the damage on this one that this is the only other one that has the capabilities to heal someone. If one of your medics are already missing, do you want to take the chance to lose the other?
Food.
Food?
Tassavir is
Call for food.
pissed.
I'm just gonna call the food. Be like,
Can you make a wisdom save for me, Cyber?
hold on.
Oh,
I'm just
Well,
looking up how much Cure Wounds does.
Do you have Cure Wounds?
Yes, I do have Cure
Oh,
Wounds.
you do. That's a good thing.
Plus your spell modifier.
He doesn't know you're a bard. He just sees your
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just gonna be like, fucking. They're not the only one who can heal. Sure, 1d8 plus 7.
I probably could
So
help.
Are
I'm
you
gonna- I'm
are
gonna
you
just
saying you
basically
can heal
jump
them?
Back up. I'm just gonna be like, I can at least fucking heal him a tiny bit.
I said don't speak. What did you roll on that wisdom save, Cyber?
I didn't roll anything yet.
Roll it.
Roll it.
Cinder.
your mic's being terrible, Scout.
Nah, I didn't notice.
Yep. It fixed for you so I didn't notice, and then immediately went back to bad.
That's a fucking 5.
Yeah, you are terrified of Tassavir right now. He is terrifyingly
Hold on.
angry.
Hold on.
I
don't
could
know
probably
if there's
fix
a-
it. Yeah, I could probably fix
Pretty
it.
sure
but I
there's
would need to
something-
get off VR.
Do I have something that fucking doesn't
Nope.
allow me to get fucking fear?
You are terrified. If
Wait,
you're
hold on, I'm
saying you can heal them, then you better go do that right now.
Or so help me God.
Don't speak. Go help them. If you have to use
Have to
verbal
speak,
incantation,
help.
the only type of verbal speech I want to hear from escaping that insequential throat of yours right now, before I even think to strangle you, it better be incantation to heal them. Now go. If you really are a healer, you should be ashamed. Look at the state of your party, remember your role, and do it! I don't
Let's
know what
fucking
I
jump
should be
back.
more. I don't know what I should be more disappointed in. The fact you attack a hurt party member, the fact you attack a party member at all, or the fact you left them alone as a healer. They may be strong and they may be tanks, but as you can see, they are not immortal, and they can get hurt, and they depend on you. That is what your job is. They depend on you. They need you. They may be able to heal the scratches and nits and cuts, but this man looks like a fucking he's fucking punctured to kingdom come.
I'm going to interrupt him.
Yeah.
And say, Mr. Rude, let's talk more action.
Go. Heal him.
I just remembered.
And also, I'm going to tell.
Healing wounds doesn't work on Warforges, don't they?
I'm going to attempt to talk to Food and tell, with my animal speak, and tell Food to find Split.
Okay. Food just.
So Split's he's either going to find Split's scent, or he's just going to ignore me because he doesn't like me.
Food paws at your bag of holding.
Yeah, cure wounds doesn't work on undead or constructs.
But do you know mending, Cyber?
No, I don't.
Okay.
And now we come back to us.
By the way, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Before I go, can I just ask one more person?
You get one sentence.
Dog, what happened?
You're asking. Are you asking
Food.
Food?
I don't even think you went down the hole because
It wasn't clearly stated whether Food went down with me or not.
Yeah, exactly. So
He was
even
with
if
you, but he
didn't-
wasn't with you. And Joe, you know what that means.
Dog, what happened?
It's a
Bark,
dog.
bark, bark, bark,
Can you
bark,
speak
bark,
dog?
Yeah, I speak canine.
It looks at you and and you just hear him say the hold on. The values of what I can comprehend you cannot even beseet.
Oh yeah, that's right. He
Socrates,
speaks
we're not talking.
abyssal or celestial or
we're not
something,
talking
doesn't
about
he?
the
no, he
meaning of
speaks like
life.
He
yeah,
speaks
like
celestial.
What happened?
It depends on what your pitiful brain beseets as happening. Are you talking about the constant death and recreation of our cells, or are you talking about the constant stream of life that is flowing
Or-
before us?
or it never changes.
Or never changes.
I'm gonna tell you this. Apparently, the dog is a philosopher. Anyway,
I can't feel my arms.
what I'm
my
talking
legs.
about is what were these two doing, and also why are you pointing at the bag?
I have found Split.
You found Split?
They are located in this bag. At least their corpse. Their soul has ascended to the corporeal plane.
Yeah, so, the one they call Split is dead.
Tassivir doesn't even speak. You just watch his head as he slowly turns to you. So your friend is dead, medic.
Meanwhile,
Not medic.
from Cassifier's point,
Not
he's
the
just
medic.
been watching
Also,
him speak canine.
let me
speaking
ask
canine,
the dog
his
a little
barking
bit
and
more.
growling. So he just-
You see Tassivir walk over to Wes, and it's like, I'm an illusionist. I don't fucking have healing. Maybe this will work. And you watch as West's wounds start to mend. And West, you can go back up to full health.
Okay,
Tassivir
so
does no mending. He's just pissed you didn't do your
How-
job.
how did Split die? What exactly happened? All I know is that they jumped down.
The hole is deep.
Holy deep.
Hijack, I'll grab Magic Man's arm and just start dragging him off to the tavern back to where the secret wall was.
Yeah, okay, you're bringing
Now-
Tassivir back to the tavern? Okay. Your
Last
robot
question.
friend is going. We are heading back to the tavern. I recommend you follow.
I'm gonna attempt
One
to
second,
pull
I just
Split's
have one
body out of the
last thing I
bag,
gotta ask the
or
dog.
at least pull his head out.
His body's not in pieces.
I know, but I'm talking
That
about not
is
pull his
a
entire
7.
body
Yeah,
out of
you
the bag.
pull out Split's body.
Oh, put it back slowly.
Just whoop! Cyber, you see him pull out Split's dead body, and it's just.
Well, you get
One last thing before we go.
You asking
much do you
me or
remember
the
of
dog? Are you asking
down
him
the
or the
hall?
dog? Who are you speaking towards?
Hello?
Are you speaking
Cyber?
to the dog or
Who are you
hooded
speaking
man?
to, Cyber?
I'm speaking to the dog. I'm still
Okay, what
asking
is-
the dog. Hold on.
Oh, he's dead.
Anyways, back to me.
You guys are on your way to the tavern. You're
Okay,
already
I'm-
there.
I'm back. I
Not
couldn't hear
Okay.
anything.
What are you asking the dog?
Yeah, I'm asking the dog.
What are you asking?
How much do you remember of going down the hole?
I didn't go down the hole.
You didn't go down the hole.
No, I am not
I'm
stupid.
a dog.
No, I'm not stupid.
That sounds about right.
I was going. I let Lizard Man go in hole so that I can pick up remnants of meat after he is deceased. However, now I am more interested in the meat that he is currently provided in his bag. I have not eaten druid.
Do not eat the druid.
I am going to eat the druid.
Don't eat the druid.
You can't stop me.
I will. I will stop you.
Bork.
Yes.
Do not make an enemy of me, cat. Or whatever
I'm not
you
a
are.
cat.
Do not make an enemy of me, Fenya.
Well, at least you know.
My levels of comprehension are beyond. My levels of intelligence are beyond your mortal comprehension.
I am a
You are lucky that I am not making you bow before me.
I am what you known as a Chad.
No. You're not. You're not scared. You're not scared.
I am not trying to scare you. I am just promising you the fact that you should be bowing before me. But I am being pleasant. I am showing enough pleasantries to be humble among you mortal people to
I never
not
even
have
bowed
you
to
bow
Claudius.
in front
Why
of
would
my
I
pleasantries.
Why would I bow to you?
Since I can understand animals, am I understanding this whole conversation they're having?
Yeah, you are.
Basically, okay. Basically, you can. Basically, the dog is barking, and I'm just like talking normal.
The dog's mouth isn't even moving. Something's speaking into your head.
Are you scared now that your dog is
Um,
a Chad?
You hear him say, "Do not dare question me, mortal. If I wanted you to bow, and if I wanted you to fear me, I would be forcing you to."
Am I gonna find out that my true patron has been food all along?
Real quick, who was the demon lady?
Melna?
That was with N?
Melna.
Oh, Astorel.
Yeah, isn't she here at some point too?
She's around.
What?
She's around.
She's the one
She's
who
like-
summoned
She
him
and
into
Lyra are
existence.
just together, probably shopping.
Yes. This is probably exactly what she's doing. That is so far up her alleyway.
Wait, she's just
But
shopping.
Yeah, probably.
By shopping, I mean like causing trouble.
Oh yeah,
Stores?
hands down.
Yep, that's a
obviously.
given.
Somewhere in the world,
Lara-
somewhere in the world, someone's speaking backwards right now, and another guy's shitting out glitter.
And Lyra's just next to her, but like,
Lyra's there like, yes.
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 Who the heck is Lyra?
Slime
Slimy
Girl.
Foo.
Slime girl.
Oh. Okay.
So what else? So Food has just said you should be glad I'm not making you bow before me.
Yeah, okay. So,
Time to
And,
reevaluate our agreement.
question.
Fleabag.
He looks at you. Woof.
More.
Just
He looks at you and he says, "You know our mutual agreement."
Yes, you are food.
And you are potential substance.
Dang.
Substance. Yes.
yo,
Dang, you just got told about your own pet.
Who's the pet?
Cyber.
Yes.
Where'd Sun go? Oh, there he is.
Yes.
what?
None.
Who's the what?
Is there anything else you
Apparently.
want to say to the dog, Cyber? Or are you gonna head back to the tavern now?
Okay, Seth, in peace.
What did you say?
Do you know? Fucking, I'm just listing off every single fucking philosopher I know. Yo, Plato. Do you know?
Play-Doh.
Yo,
Cyber, can you make a dexterity save?
He's a bird. He's a bird. Hang on. He's a bird. He has that trait thing that birds have.
Vicious mockery, yeah. Can you make a dex save for me, Cyber?
hold on. I'm not even done asking my question.
Make a dex save, Cyber.
Fucking Christ.
You're spitting.
I'm not
fire.
asking, I'm telling you. You called the dog Plato. Do you... If you think I allow you to attack a boss while it's monologuing, that I will not stop from attacking you while you're monologuing? Do you think
I'm
that's...
not even
Do you think
monologuing.
that's so... But you sure about that, bud?
You slide
No,
dog.
I'm just
you
asking them a
monologuing
question.
again.
What are you asking him?
I was gonna ask, do you know when someone's, you say you know everything. Do you know when someone's mind is tampered with?
Bark.
Still make that dex save. You
Oh,
called him
fair
Plato.
enough.
Do you know if people's minds been tampered with, Plato?
It'd be worse if he called him Pluto.
Oh, yeah. Tell me
No,
what you
dude,
rolled that.
I just went with every philosopher because this man is almost like, basically when we're talking about Norio, this man goes light without darkness, darkness without light.
He's
It's
not a
all
philosopher. He's something else.
fucking
Um,
Socrates, it's a fucking cookie.
He's literally a god. It's just a dog.
Cyber, what did you roll on that dex save?
Let me roll it.
Had to fix my picture. It was glitching out for me for some reason.
Okay.
14.
14. Okay, so it's not gonna strike you, but you don't dodge into it. You watch as the tip of Giblet's spear gives off as just behind you, well, kind of between you and the dog, a lightning strike just between you, and he says, "Do not test me!"
Oh. Doggo's scary.
I do not know, nor do I care for the fact that your puny brains are feeble enough to be tampered with, so I do not care to look at it.
I thought that was the hooded guy again.
No, that was the dog.
I thought he was about to go all over the Cyber
How
because
will
now he's
be-
about to kill the
How
dog.
is I forget his name, Mr. Rude. How is he going to react to the sudden lightning strike?
He's not even there
He's more worried about the shell-shocked robot.
I think a lightning strike would be pretty tension grabbing.
He's not even there anymore. They want
He's
it
not
to
there
happen.
anymore. They're already gone.
Okay.
Now I do not know if anyone. Now I do not know or can tell. I can tell, but I do not care the fact that people's brains are being tampered with. And why would I tell you?
What? Hang on for a second. We have like 3 gods in our party
Well, it's
technically.
just a simple question, that's all.
You have
No
two
need to
gods
get-
in your party.
No need to get.
We
upset.
got mini train conductor, and we got
He is a
dog.
demon.
He's a demon. He's not a god. He's
Yeah.
a demon.
You have 2 demons, a god.
And whatever this is.
I mean, food. We all know by now that food is.
Oh, we got
is
3.
God.
An eldritch being.
Remember, Snow, the ultimate god.
Hydra.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Snow's not with us.
Here's this considered.
Technically, the person possessing me
He's a
is
god.
not a demon.
It's a devil.
Did you read
And
the background?
we have the girl,
Yes.
the lady that will end.
Technically,
Anyhow.
Technically.
think of
Um,
Dragon Ball. There's good and bad that are opposites to each other. Just think of it that way.
Yes. Anywho,
Yes.
you guys, the dog is going to say to you, Giblet, bring the cat one. If it dies, it'll be fresh meat.
You're talking about the plushie?
He's obviously referring to the Neanderthal.
You mean the plushie? You mean the cat with extra limbs?
Yes.
AKA extra meat.
Yes.
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 Okay.
You watch as Joe picks up one end of the Neanderthal and food goes up underneath, and they just both start walking.
Yes.
Yes. And you all meet up at the tavern. Scout, son, you guys are sitting at the booth you guys are to meet at normally, and you watch as West and Tassavir enter, and West is very, very shell-shocked.
What the fuck happened to him while we were gone?
Your medic is bad at their job. They left them basically for dead. One of them did die, and like I said, your bard medic is shit at their job.
As soon as I heard die, I would kind of be in more of a tense state.
What all the bars have for going for them are their hips.
Clearly,
They don't-
that's where the
they don't
brain
lie.
goes. I thought the lizard and this one was the only less intelligent members of your party. I guess I must add that bard to your list. Your lack
We have
of
two
cunning in this
bards.
party is
We have 2 bards.
impressive.
It's just
Mhm.
one seems to be more.
Talking about the current bard that is partaking in your party, not the one that you are saying is missing.
No.
Your druid is dead.
By the way, by the time when he
One
when
part
he
the
says
right way.
You know,
I can guarantee
considering
that.
what he did, I'm
Yeah.
kind of not surprised.
quick
Yeah.
question. By the time that he says when he's like talking about Bard, do I walk in?
Nope.
I was gonna say because if I
And
did, I think
as he's saying this thing, bard, you guys hear a of thunder somewhere else. He's like, the fuck! Why do I feel that has something to do with the bard?
Most likely, but
never had anything to do with me.
or it could be with
mean-
Giblet because his lightning rod spear thing.
And it probably does have something to do with the bard. Okay. He sits in the booth and he's like, okay, robot, what happened to you? And like a minute later, now the bard, the Giblet, and the dog come in, and they both are carrying a thing of fresh meat.
Yes.
Hey, another cat.
He's asleep.
So you
It has
said
too many
Split
legs.
died. Where? How?
Fuck if I know. Ask your
Well,
party. They're the ones that.
I'm asking the robot.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Wes, go ahead. What are you doing?
Are you muted?
He's muted.
You're muted, bro.
That was unmuted.
Yep,
Now you're
yep,
unmuted.
you're good now.
Okay, so I will lead everyone into the back room, and
We're in the back room already.
Well, we're in the
You're hidden in your booth.
yes.
He's put up the false wall.
And then I will just go up to one of the walls, hit play on the projector, and let everyone see what happened while we were down there.
You watch
Your projector
as
doesn't work.
no,
I'm
your
just saying
projector.
I
That's
would
fine.
fucking drink.
You watch as as West rolls into the lake, like there's no water in it, but you think that's because of his ducky, and he gets to the center of it, and when he gets to the center, he just instantly falls, and he like goes try to catch himself, and he's looking up, and you can see up out into the hole, and he looks back, and you see this large pile of bones that he's coming towards you, and you just hear,
And it cuts out.
and it cuts out.
Is that all it records?
A second later, it's like static for a good minute, and then it as it
'Cause you healed
as it turns back on, and you see Split falling down, and they turn into a bat, and he goes to catch him, and just right into the hands, and you watch him just kind of look at his hands for a second, and he's just sitting there
Poor.
watching. As you see Giblet land in front of him, who has been
Yeah,
using electricity.
lightning whips.
Lightning whips, yeah. As you see Giblet take the goop, and you see him turn it back into a body. As he can't, it kind of can replace sound. As you hear the music, and you come in and you see the Neanderthal who said, "Welcome to Wonderworld," and they just kind of fell asleep as you hear a clattering of bones, just and then there's rumbling, and you hear the skittering sound, just, and then you hear this sound as you hear a man say, "Hello," and then there's just a then you hear Giblet's voice asking about bones.
Hello.
Good
Talking.
question.
No questions. I'm explaining what happened. As you hear
I have
him
a question
threaten
now.
Giblet, and you hear him simply say, "I have enough of you. Sleep." As you hear, as you watch the mayor step into the circus tent where West was hiding, you see him look around. He goes and picks up the Neanderthal, puts him over his shoulder with West, and he looks down at the box and he says, "I don't know what this is. It's not supposed to be here." He looks, "Oh, it's the arsonist. It's a friend." And he picks you up, and he's like, "It's not good that you're down here. But you look beat to shit. I should kill all three of you right here. No one would know. But I'm not going to." As you hear, as you see West has seen him morph back into this false Hydra form, as he just, it's like the sound of cicadas. It's like a cicadas call you can hear. As you watch West quickly ascend all the way up through the hole, as he comes up and he places West down, he puts Giblet down, and Giblet is just kind of standing there zombie-like. And he lays the Neanderthal down, and he back to normal, and he just walks away.
I look to the hooded man.
And then Giblet kind of shakes his head, and he's like, "Where's Split?"
Yep.
Quick question. How many heads did the Hydra have?
It's a false Hydra. He only had one.
False Hydra. How many did it have?
One head.
One.
One head.
Okay.
False hydras aren't the same thing as a well-known documented fantasy hydras from mythology. They're a very
Get
different
on
thing.
the Hydra's back.
So one head. Got it. Okay.
Cut off the head.
Tasvir just kind of squints his eyes at this. So it is the mayor.
So there is a deeper story to all this.
But I go, wait! It is the mayor!
And from looking at this,
Impeccable logic, Giblet.
I'm just gonna look at Scout and say, you were right, Scout. Because you see, I never did put
No,
it
you
together.
never
I
put it
just
together.
mentioned this reminds me of Paul Hydra, and they
Okay,
made this
so-
claim, so I give him credit.
You guys hear
Yeah.
cheering at the tavern as you see the mayor walk in.
well, we're hidden.
You are hidden. You just see him walk in, and people are like, "Hey, Mr. Warshafter!" And he's like, "Yes,
No one-
yes. I would
no one
just like to have you everyone know that in 2 days the festival is still on. We thought there were going to be minor delays due to the accidental misplacing of numbers, but it is fine. The festival is still on. Free drinks around." As people just cheer, and he's like, "Well, I'm off to do my work. I will be in my office, and, have a good day, all." And he leaves.
Wait a minute. All those bones. Were they human bones? Or like just animal and like
There are human bones. Yeah, they're all humanoid. They are all humanoid.
wait a minute. I look to the hooded man and I'm saying, see all those bones?
No, I didn't notice the giant bone pile.
Haha. Do you think those could be all the shadow people who died from the mayor?
That's a thought.
And they could be getting revenge on him. Hence why they attacked the place trying to kill him.
But false hydras usually eat a person whole. There would be no bones.
Well,
Maybe they're just very picky.
maybe because these bones
I'm
aren't
going to interrupt and say,
real?
I swallow things whole, and I still cough up the bones.
Okay.
Well,
What about how are you doing with all of this? You feeling all right?
is he low on battery? I think you muted again.
No. I'm not.
Okay.
So it's... Be quiet. Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to be fine.
I didn't find out much when I went back to the house, but it seems like the shadow people, well, mainly the girl, seems to be remembering less now. Like,
Why do you think that is?
I think it's because throughout the days, they start losing all their memory, and then maybe they become nothing but like just mindless husks attacking everything.
So you're
They
going to
said that-
explain you're going to explain everything that basically happened there in the area?
For me, yes.
Okay. Joe, you
I
had a
also
thing
tell
you
him
wanted
about-
to pitch in earlier.
Okay.
I also
Well-
tell them about the harvesting that apparently they do, which is in 2
Yeah.
days.
And I'm like, well, maybe the mayor is harvesting the people. He is the mayor, so that means he's the boss. So it would make sense
Oh,
that he could be a farmer, and he's just taking his stock here, and I just point around and say, he's letting them get up to a point, and then he harvests them.
So you're saying he harvests the shadow people, or the...
No, he harvests the meat.
Oh, he... Okay.
I've never seen the mayor even make actions to eat any of the people.
I'm
He
like,
just piles them in the lake.
It's like, and I point
It
at food and
doesn't.
say, I haven't made actions to eat food yet.
That is true.
That means nothing.
But you said that he
Also,
buried.
I
some-
didn't notice a farm, so what other farmers harvest could they be talking about?
I mean, the harvest. So you said for 3 days the harvest occurs?
From what I heard from the shadow people, that in 2 days the harvest will begin. It will go on for 3 days.
So
Which is
towards
basically
the
the whole
end of
week.
the 7 days.
Yes.
Where the 7th day they are at the most hostile.
Yes.
And you say they are starting to forget things?
They're probably at the.
Is there
the
anything
7th
else
day.
that's different about them?
Well, if he's harvesting them, and they're becoming the shadow people, that would mean there's more newer shadow people who have lost less memories at the end of the 7 days. And so there's
So what you're saying
freshly
is
dead shadow people.
the forgetful. Is there anything else that's happening with the shadow people?
Not that I've seen, I think.
Anything
I
you
talked
were
to the girl
told?
Earl, and she just seems to be losing her memories more.
Just losing her memories, or is there anything else?
She wanted to warn us about something, and when I brought up
Probably the
mayor,
Hydra.
Yeah.
Is that all?
So
Did she tell you anything else?
He said
that
he was
they are
hungry, and that each passing day they're getting more hungry.
every passing day they get more hungry.
So
That they need sustenance.
So it's like the fasting? Are they fasting up for a great meal?
Maybe.
Like something
seem-
clicks in Tazavier's head. The fasting up for a harvest. The harvest is what they call that riot! For that 3-day period when they invade the town. That's the harvest! That makes so much sense!
Yes, and somehow the mayor is
The center of it.
connected to all this.
But how? And why do they leave him alive?
Maybe because they can't kill him.
Maybe because the mayor is giving them the food.
But they want revenge. From what I heard last time, they want revenge on him.
They want revenge.
Yeah, you're saying that, but you're saying that they're losing their memories slowly, right?
Yes, but this was day one when the memories. The best.
Yeah, but
So if the hungrier they get, the more they forget. What happens when they finally feast? Do they remember everything?
I think so. They will probably see that they caused damage and most likely regret doing it. And then
But if they want revenge on the mayor, why would they regret anything? If it's what's done is already done, why would they not just consume him?
maybe because they can't.
Their mouths
because
aren't big enough.
Well, he
That's
does.
probably not the case.
He does have powers to tamper with mind. So maybe he tampers with the minds as they don't remember anything.
That's a thought. So, the day is in the middle of the day. Is there anything else people want to do?
Could he be? Wait. This might be just a random thought, but could he be making a shadow army?
The mayor?
Yes. If I'm thinking of this right, if these shadow people are like. Blah.
Good.
Yep.
If these shadow people are either players or NPCs,
Right.
and they're dying constantly because of this, and they come back as a shadow, because they also said that no. Oh my God. They said that they get new shadow people every harvest. So it could be that every NPC here that dies becomes a shadow person, and they get
Hmm.
like the memories of what they were.
Hmm.
Can I suggest something?
Okay.
I permit you to speak.
Just gonna glare for a sec.
You are fucking terrified of him. You are
Still.
pissing your pants scared of him.
I can
You-
still glare at people. I'm
You,
not getting
it's,
close to him. I'm just
it's
drinking
more,
my
it's
drink
less of a glare, it's a more of an acknowledging thank you, sir. Look.
Avoiding eye contact.
You would be avoiding eye contact, let alone purposefully making it.
You said this is a game, right?
It's a game
And that
board,
these people are NPCs?
practically.
I mean, like, if that's the case, then wouldn't the game keep on making more NPCs? That's why there's always people in the town after it gets destroyed.
Only one, which is the mayor.
The mayor is
Except
always
for
the
that one,
same.
because he's not an NPC. He's a monster.
Wait.
Maybe.
Has any of the
It
shadow?
seems that Staple Point NPCs that don't change are that bartender and the mayor.
Wait, the bartender doesn't change?
Not that I know of. That
Well-
when I see him, he doesn't change much. Maybe he changes clothing, but he doesn't change.
Well, that could make sense because if it's like if it's a game, then that means he's like a shop vendor. So he
Or
buys things from
maybe
you, I don't-
he's a Hydra too.
Oh God. Maybe yeah.
Possibly not.
Well, we have talked to him before, and nothing has changed.
Didn't you mention that you saw us with some other people before?
I have seen many people.
You said that we had a dwarf and like a green.
You said we had another party
You
member.
you had a green tiefling and a dwarven man. Yes.
Yet we don't know any of that. And before we even came here, I'm pretty sure we didn't know anyone. That
When a false Hydra eats someone, you forget they even exist. Which is weird.
true.
Which actually comes to point. Why did he let you guys live? If eating you would have just gotten you off of his back, you would have not existed anymore.
I would have given him a tummy ache.
Echo.
well, he didn't want to kill.
Yeah, your mic
well,
on.
he wanted
I
to
know,
kill,
I
but
noticed.
he decided not to
He
kill
didn't
Joe,
he didn't sound like he
uh,
wanted to kill
the
them.
lizard.
He changed the memory of the lizard. He didn't attack or kill the lizard. And
That is
Maybe
true.
we need it for something.
Maybe because we're different, because we're actually human, like we're real.
That or
maybe.
Could it
maybe
be that he
because
can
there's
only
players
affect the
in the town,
memories?
the town needs to that the town needs to keep on having more NPCs so that the players can interact with the NPCs more. We are the people that are bringing back the bringing more NPCs.
Well, no, the NPCs constantly renew here, and the process of places. Well, I don't know what
aren't you a
happens to an
player?
area when we're not here. And he wouldn't
Aren't
really
you a
care
player?
about us, because there are more players here than you think. They're just
Out and about.
most of them are in Milfinia.
Is that like the PvP area?
Hold on.
I would say it's the grinding zone.
Ugh. Oh God, one of those things. Constantly training every single day to perfect your skills, just to die in combat immediately. Ugh.
Yep.
Hmm.
Waste.
What do you guys know about False Hydra?
I know nothing. But that reminds me of something. I need to actually see something real quick.
Which is what?
Well, I want to explore the graveyard the little girl said to meet her at.
Well,
Take
if
someone
she
with
said
you.
to specifically meet you there, then...
Well, I told her that I can go on maybe in there, go there, play with her a bit more.
Okay, well then... It's getting towards the end of the day. I suppose you better go do that. I'm going to make preparations for the next day.
Because I want to try something or see something.
Okay.
And I guess
Have
you're
the
coming
shadows
with me.
attack you during the harvest?
I'm on your head.
Yep, so you have no choice. Alright.
What did you say, Cyber?
Have the shadows attacked you during the harvest?
Me? Of course they have. He shows you his arm. The metal one.
So he can't attack. He doesn't want to attack us. But the shadows do, right?
I have no idea.
think the
I've
sha-
never,
I
I've
think the
never,
shadows are
I've
funny.
never, and figured out the male was a false Hydra, nor antagonized him.
This is becoming...
I'm just trying to get my head together
So
with this,
this
but
is a-
really, this is giving me more of a headache than I already have.
You're talking to me. Jeez. It is obvious you haven't been here
Before
long.
I go,
Hmm.
Before I go though, I do want to know this. Since I am the party leader, where is Split?
Oh, he's in my bag.
'Cause
Split is dead.
I know he's dead. I saw the video thing.
He's in the bag.
Yeah, that would have actually been in the video too. Me
Nope,
putting
that
him in
was
the bag.
The robot did. Yep. No, you saw him putting the body of Split in the bag.
Can you get the body out?
Okay, I could try.
Are we allowed to leave the town for a bit?
No.
Depends how
we
far you
can't.
go.
Well, you're saying that the shadows don't remember, and there's the theory that after the reset, they remember a tiny bit. Or something like
I
that.
already tried talking to them today. They're
What
always
if-
trying to lose memory.
What if we wait until the reset and then talk to them again? See,
Because it
see what-
takes a year for this area to reset.
Did I successfully pull Split's body back out of the bag with it too?
Yeah, you did.
Just flop. Probably that by the ears.
Yeah, you don't want to, but isn't that an option that you've tried before?
What? Resetting the area over and over?
Resetting the area to find out, like.
We're not gonna take a year to
Fuck
do this.
no. No, I haven't reset this area just to reset the area. Every time I get here and try to do my damnedest best. What part of this area takes a year to reset did you not catch?
Wait, it takes a year?
Takes a year to reset.
Listen, I did not know this.
I said it blatantly.
I probably was drunk during that time.
I just said it like 5 seconds ago.
How
Okay,
how much
then that
alcohol
I
would you drink in
zoned
5
out.
seconds?
Then
You're
that
not
I zoned
helping
out
your
because I
case, you know.
Because I was trying to think of a way to.
I think you have the bar
Protect
terrified, so
Yeah, you're still fine. You're like, I'm sorry.
so
I'm gonna go clear my head, and he gets up and leaves.
I guess looking at the dead body.
Yep.
I want to somehow. I want to know if we could save it, but
It is dead.
Dead.
None of you
in
know
the whole
Revivify.
in the whole playthrough of things, he's been dead for like at least 2 hours, though. Even though
Yep.
week
It's
break.
2 hours
It's been
now.
like 2 hours.
It's been 2 hours.
He fell down the hole, died.
Yep.
Then all that stuff happened. Come back up, and now we're back at the bar.
Yep. Been about 2 hours.
You know
So
what?
I
I'm
wanna know
actually gonna take this time right now, because I don't think I've asked you guys this yet.
Ask what?
What happened to Gladius?
I don't know who that is.
No, no. This is right after he left.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's gone.
What happened to Gladius? Last I saw, Gladius was with you guys,
The
Yes.
dog guy?
or at least that's what Edwin told me.
Sir Claudius, yes. Yes.
Didn't he like fight off the doll thing but exploded?
We said go on, I'll catch
Would I
up.
know that? Would I know
You
that
do
Gladius does that?
You do not know Gladius does that.
What the
Yeah,
hell do you mean he
no.
exploded?
I remember at the beginning. This was at the beginning of the Game Boy, and you were still N.
Yeah, I know. That's why Ryuko was asking, because Ryuko came in after.
Because
you
Ryuko
guys.
doesn't know.
I don't
Man, this
remember.
party and the fourth wall go hand in hand.
Yeah, we have at
Ryuko,
least 4
Ryuko
walls in
doesn't
here.
know any of this, but didn't we establish that Platius was Ryuko's master?
Yep, he was. He is.
Exactly. That's why I'm asking about Platius.
He's somewhere. Last time I saw him, he exploded and then rebuilt himself. Or,
He can do that.
from what I saw.
Apparently.
You saw an explosion in a cave-in. You saw an
Is that
explosion in a
something-
cave-in.
Is that
From the
something-
last thing you guys saw, you saw Platius get split into 3 pieces and explode.
I remember I bolted to the end.
The last thing they say they saw Platius is he got cut into 3 pieces and exploded.
So he's dead?
Maybe.
Fucking kidding
You
me?
just need to find out next time on D&D with friends.
Scott, so you're heading to the woods
I
of the
wanna-
graveyard?
Well, first, I want to see if there's an apothecary.
An apothecary?
That's basically
My brain
medieval
isn't working.
doctor.
Apothecary are the people who make
Oh.
potions.
Oh, you're looking for the potion people. There is not one in this town. You run around and you actually find yourself in the upper class district of this town. It's a rather large village, and you run past a museum. You see a few people that are dressed in this kind of So you know how every culture has their own type of like design for like
Yes.
high class wear. You see a lot of the high class wear of these people is decorated in rainbows.
Never trust a rainbow.
Well, we found the gay pride parade. Sweet.
Never trust rainbows.
You run past the museum that you were hearing news of. You don't find any apothecaries.
You got such a large town.
You
And by the way, in my
find
head-
find a hospital, but there's nowhere that makes potions here.
They get their potions imported, don't they?
Yes.
Well, I guess there's only one place fitting.
It's where I had to go anyways.
You're on your way to
I
the
go to
graveyard?
the graveyard.
About
That's
by
because
the
I'm
time you
just-
started running around, it has started to rain, and there's just thunder everywhere. As you see, as you left the tavern, Tassifir was just kind of there. He was smoking a cigar. You presume it's a cigar, and he warned you it's going to rain in a bit. It always does. And you make your way to the graveyard while it's raining. You're fast enough where water doesn't exactly touch you, so you're completely dry. And you get to the graveyard, and you see the mayor standing in the graveyard. As he has a he has a umbrella and he has a singular rose. And
I
he's
quickly
saying
hide.
something, and he puts it at the base of one grave. Then he
quickly hide.
puts
And
a
I,
rose
like-
at the base of another grave. Then he stands up. He makes his way. There is nowhere to hide here, so he does see you.
You can hide behind gravestones.
Not without him noticing you. He just waves to you and he says, good day.
Hello.
What catches you in the graveyard? You paying respects to any dead family?
Well, looks at the dead body in my hands.
Oh dear gosh! Oh no! I can
Note,
I can
note
help
that
you
he
arrange a
looks-
funeral if that's something you need.
Note that Split's body looks perfectly in good condition. He just looks dead, or he's just dead.
Do you need a
I did a good job.
do you need aid in a proper funeral?
I mean, it would be nice, but
Very well then. Come with me. As he grabs a shovel and he himself works and he starts digging a grave for Split. And after a good hour, he's dug a grave for her, and he says, "It's not going to be much, but I can." What did you say the name was?
Split.
Split. Is there anything you would like on the tombstone?
Suicidal healer.
Suicidal healer. And he puts suicidal healer, and he puts under it long live the bold. As he
Long live what?
long live the
Long
bold.
live the bold.
As he lowers in Split for you, and he asks, "Is there anything you would like to say?"
I always wondered what he tasted like.
Wait, hold on.
Is there anything, Scout,
Oh, wait,
Son?
hold up.
You're the only
Well,
two
you see,
here.
I'm not there.
If only they listened.
I was gonna say.
The mayor looks at them and they say, "I may have not known you. I do not know your party, but you were a guest in my town, and I am sorry that you got deceased in it." And
This will be the first time I've seen the mayor as well, I believe.
this is
Besides
the first
the
time you've seen the mayor. Beside the video.
Yeah,
What is there anything you say, son?
I'll say like, you're a nice person, even though I hardly known you. You've done some stupid shit, but other than that, you're a nice, you're a good person.
I mean, they died because they did stupid.
As he buries them and he props up the headstone he has just chiseled for you, and he says, I will leave you to mourn. And he leaves. The graveyard is quiet. It is gray, it is brown, there is a dead tree, and the only spark of color in the place are those two roses he put before those graves.
I look at the two graves.
As the girl pops up, he's like, "Oh, you came!" You see the graves of Alexandra. It says Alexandra, Lady Warshefter. And you see Livia Warshefter. You see beloved wife and beloved daughter.
I knew it. I knew it. Okay.
And the small girl is there.
Let me know when I catch
I
it.
actually wanted to see the graveyard when I came back because I wanted to see if she was the tomb there.
She has a tomb there.
So
Livia Warshefter.
and I was right that I was right there. She's the daughter of.
She is the daughter of the mayor.
But why? Why she want revenge? But she's wanted revenge on him. She said that before.
Did she?
Maybe that's what we're just interpreting.
Yeah, that's what the
She said
other
revenge.
ghost
Yeah,
said.
that's what. But she wants revenge.
Does she?
She said it.
No, she didn't.
Oh, she said it before.
That was the
She
other
said it
ghost
once
shadow
before.
people.
She said she was scared, as the other ones said they
But
want
she's also
revenge.
hungry.
She is hungry. She is confused.
So wait, if the wife is also dead, where's
Correct.
she at?
Good question.
Wait a minute. The one with pink eyes. Or the pink glow. The one that looks different than all the others of the shadows.
The pink tiefling?
I think so.
The pink-eyed tiefling?
It was a pink tiefling, right? The one that said forgotten?
A pink-eyed tiefling, yeah.
Where's she at?
Are
That was
you
weird.
guys okay? You guys are just kind of standing. You're standing there, kind of weird.
We're just.
Wait, quick question. Did the girl pop up from her grave?
Nope, she just pops up.
Okay, just wanted to know that.
Okay. So I guess what we're gonna play.
Yay!
And
She's like, I love games. What are we gonna play? Tag, hide and seek, charades.
Pin the tail on the Warforged.
No, no.
Well, if I do tag, it will either be unfair or something odd will happen. So I think hide and seek again.
Hide and seek,
Okay.
that sounds like fun.
I'm gonna go hide in my house. It's kind of fair because it's a big place, so I'm gonna give you a chance.
and she disappears.
Her house.
Do we know where that is?
You guys do.
No, we've been there.
You've been there multiple times.
I have.
They
Wes hasn't.
West hasn't.
Wait, West's also there?
Guess what?
No. You run all the way to the house and you see the father shadow just rocking back and forth as you walk in. Where do you guys search?
The basement.
She is not there.
I will go to the attic.
Ooh.
You are not there.
Never mind.
I was gonna say, like, at that only speed.
It's literally only me and oh
Only
god.
him and son.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, my rift just broke. I have no sound now at all.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yay! Well, that means I gotta quit the whole entire game. Okay, so I checked the basement. I'm getting
Out
into
there.
VR chat again, so
Yep. Check the
won't be there
basement
for a while.
All right, that's fine.
I haven't checked any of the other rooms in the house, so I guess I go through the next door that's near to the basement.
There is a staircase next to the basement that leads upwards to the second floor.
I look for like a child's girl room. Girl
You go and find a child's room. You do not see her in there. It is on the second floor, so you kind of run around. You do not see her anywhere on the first floor, and she doesn't seem to be anywhere on the second floor.
Check the toilet.
She's probably in the attic.
You gonna head to the attic?
I'll peek in the attic.
You peek in the attic. You see a man in a rocking chair looking out a window. You see another female figure next to him, watching out the window. It is a tiefling figure. And if you're just peeking in, roll investigation.
Okay. I'm gonna have to find my dice. Give me a second.
We've only talked to the child, right? We haven't talked to the mom.
Well, one
tried
she
Can we
popped up
talk to the mom?
once. She popped up once and then disappeared immediately after.
We
Yeah.
attempted to talk to one other thing, but we didn't understand anything it said. Or
But
couldn't
was
even hear
it the mom or was it just a shadow
So
of
the
a mom, not her mom?
that. Okie dokie. Yep. I rolled an 8. And my investigation, I think, is +2, so 10.
Son, do you want to roll investigation?
Yeah.
Okay, roll.
Yay.
You don't see her
Well-
scout, but as soon as you're about to go, you're like, huh? And you hear Son say, hold on, wait, over there. As you see him point out the huddled up shape of the child who's hiding.
I go to them. Like any other sane person would.
She looks at you and she's like, you found me. And as soon as that's said, you watch as the tiefling snaps her head over to you, and you see the familiar pink-eyed tiefling.
Well, hello there.
She just watches you. She doesn't say anything.
I wave.
You just see her wave at you.
Wait, are the teeth like those creepy smell teeth, or is it just like
Tiefling. It's a race.
Tiefling.
Oh,
You know
Demon.
the
I thought you said she was like
devil-looking
Horny
people.
demon people.
Horny demon people.
Man.
People make them bards a lot.
Yeah. I've only seen one.
And you see
one tiefling
inside of a
resin-
wheelchair is a very old-looking shadow man.
Oh, that's what they look like. Okay. I'm on my computer now, and I see. It looks like
As
just a
he
human with
turns and
horns.
looks at you, there's just a... And he points at you.
From the tiefling or the shadow man?
The very old shadow man who's in the chair. As
guessing
these people all pop up from the lower floor, and you just see their jaws stretch as they all go to attack you, Scout. As you just hear this echoing around of enough.
Enough.
As you watch them all look at the pink-eyed tiefling, as they disappear. She, as the old guy goes to at her, you just hear sleep, echo as you just, and he falls asleep. She just looks at you.
I'm glad we didn't go up there before.
She says you should go.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
And you guys are making your way out of the house, and that's where we're gonna end this here. And as always,
I hope you enjoyed.
good night.